Hey everybody, Ronham here for another episode of the Desert Survival Series. So, last episode we had to put down our potential pet Thrumbo. Not that I thought that we were going to be able to tame one. And then Jenny temporarily had a peg leg, a cactus leg, but now has a prosthetic leg because I had mercy on her. We were trying to save up for some marine armor, but I think I'm going to change my mind. I think I'm going to do another charge lance instead. It's a little bit cheaper. I could afford it a little bit sooner. And it still packs all the punch that I would want. Yes, so charge lance. Legendary weapons don't decay like armor does, so I was figuring, maybe that would be nice. Another thing I'm going to do is to drop some standing lights out here where we do the mining, because that will really help to speed up our drill speed. That suggestion was Jesusio. And then Isaac Hoffman mentioned about wouldn't the inspiration be better used on a weapon? And yes, it probably would. So that's who mentioned that. All right, so what I'm going to do also, I forget who pointed this out, but they mentioned that I have chairs for benches that don't matter and no chairs for benches that do. So let's fix that as well. I guess I'll put some sandstone stuff around here. Does that face... what side does that bill face? I don't even remember. I think it faces the chair, so that works. Alright, so there's some additional stools. Not going to be super comfortable, but it will be something. O'Connell is trying to clean up. And let's just haul the slag. Now, I've been meaning to maybe get rid of the pickup and haul mod, but I'm not entirely sure that that's what I want to do. I'm still sort of on the fence. So if you have strong feelings one way or another, it would be a good time to tell me. The reason I'm aiming to get rid of it is sometimes I butt up against it, I butt heads with it, and then even when I'm not butting heads against it, I do find it a little annoying from time to time. Someone else also mentioned that it would maybe be a kind thing to give beds to the camels, so I can do that as well. Alright, so not working in the dark will speed up the mining. And then Santi will start the fabrication of said charge lens. And we are inside, yes? Yes. I'm going to temporarily forbid these coolers until we're more ready to do them. Let's see, what do I want here? I'll just wait. Some of these rooms are getting pretty ready for occupancy. So, speaking of which, yes, the tile color is a little bit different. I realize that now, but it doesn't much matter. Tiles don't really matter. Omni, let's go and move this stuff. And this will be an Omni bed and a Santi bed. Okay, well, there's our first bedroom. I suppose I can fix up the this bedroom here. That one is all set to go. There's a lot of venting. There's probably a pond better suited to the hauling of the beds, but whatever. It is the way it is. All right. And we're still working on some additional bedrooms. Santi, you probably need some sleep. Oh, you need food more than anything. And Roman, you were sleeping in the kitchen. That doesn't seem particularly wise. Now, instead of rest, let's take a little bit of wake up. Jenny also needs to equip her LMG once she's up. O'Connell is finally tidying up. Alright, so we have that LMG. This is looking up and up. We got getting a fair bit of wood, actually. Kind of happy about that. So we have some perimeter pathways, which will help move us around a bit. All right, with Roman, I think I'm going to force deconstruct some walls so we can make some more progress on this other building. Now as for marble, we are not running out, but we're low. There's no doubt. Alright, let's go ahead and make the nicer beds. We are almost at the 170 impressive mark, which will kick our the quality of this room up a bit. We're getting pretty close, which is exciting. All right, we got the charged lance. I don't think it was as good quality as I'd want it to be. No, it was. It's legendary. Oh boy. All right, so we have one on Earth, and then we have an excellent one on O'Connell, who's gonna get the new legendary one, and then Mudge. If only I could fix you. Philly gets another one. We're just gonna have. And then a legendary. We have so many legendary weapons. It's wonderful and absurd. I love it. All right. Mimicking what we currently have, we will want a few vents and some wonderful wooden doors. And then maybe a marble tile. And 2 deep infestations. Okay. That's fun. Thinking. Let's get everyone behind here. Mudge, get inside. I'm going to have somewhat of a wall of my people. And a lot of shooters. Alright. Ooh. Sorry. Got my hands full. Well, that went significantly better than it could have. Oh, I thought Roman got shredded. No, it was the Mega Spider. Okay, well, there's a lot to clean up, and corpses to butcher. I'm going to put them into cold storage. They ain't got nothing on me. I'm a survivor. Looking at my power grid. Oh, we do have a few cut cables. Nothing that can't be fixed. Poor O'Connell has to clean up all that mess. Let's see. Shield belt. Let's get a few more of them, actually. I'm going to make them with Omni, because he is the bomb at that. Says we need materials. Yeah, we probably don't have the plasteel. Alright, the ash settled, which is too bad. It was hurting my solar power generation, but it was doing wonders for the temperature. Getting some awesome stools here. Well, good stool. Mudge, I think I'm going to take off of mining. He's just not that capable of it. I want the best, fastest person to be doing the work. And we're getting yet another bedroom set up and fit. Roman's already healed up from that attack. As I said, not a problem. Moving Quell. And the additional bedrooms are looking pretty good. Mr. Omni, let's get up and fix this. Although a corner piece doesn't really need to be marble, but I do want to have it built. Alright, let's craft that up. And then make sure that is remove roof, which it wasn't. All of my, yep. Looking good. All right, these rooms are all set. So we're going to move O'Connell and Milla. Nope, stealing his furniture in the middle of the night. It's actually kind of funny. Omni's getting some lovin'. Looks like the cotton is done back to... You know, I'm going to do a Psychoid run. Getting a whole lot of deconstruction going. I also want to do some stone cutting for sandstone. Let's lower the radius and then order whatever sandstone I have hauled. I really don't have any. Ooh, that's not good. Emanator taking some damage. Leaving one roof in place to hold up everything. Alright, we do have an excess of slate, so what I'll do is I will put slate instead. We're doing away with some chimneys. I'm trying to basically recoup as much of the sandstone as I can, or not sandstone, marble as I can, because it isn't exactly a stone that I want to waste. It's more valuable than the other stones. Now this area looks pretty weird. I will attest to its odd nature. Cargo pods of good old-fashioned yayo. Alright, we can now put roofs on some of this stuff. And then let's... it doesn't really matter. We can just flagstone it. And this is the mid-base kill box that I was talking about. It's not, of course, done. I'm still working on it, but it is in progress. It's pretty ugly at the moment. But working on it, you know. Making it look nice. And we have a lot of constructors to help out in that regard. And deep miners. So this is a nice space that I will, what do I have? I have a lot of sand, or slate. I will put to work for security purposes. Now, ideally I would have plasteel turrets, but at the moment I can't really afford them, so I'm going to go with the discount turrets. We have an actual infestation. Alright, that's not going to be too bad. Go ahead and deal with that as well. We'll need to make some shells. Incendiary shells. Make 2 of them. And we'll get started on that sort of defense. I'm glad it's all the way up there. Ooh, there's a lot of them, though. Omni, would you be so kind as to take some wake up and machine up some shells for us? Looking at this, I think what I'm going to do is actually... Let's see. This... We're going to want to secure the area a little bit better. I think 1 shell will do. So let's start working on that. And I don't want to build too close to the to where all of the bugs are at. So I doubt they'll dig that far. That's kind of a far distance to dig if they're on fire. Alright, so that's some additional security. I'm mining this slate out. Come on. Just to make extra room for something that's flammable. Let's haul this back. Because then I can put in some steel. Which will be flammable. And then also, let's go with some conduit. And I'll lay that down. And that should allow us to have a ignition. So, Jenny, start working on that. Having to deal with a lot of bugs this episode. Alright, I think I have a temp zone, right? Yep, temp. Miss Jenny is going to go into temp. And I'm temped elsewhere, so let's get rid of the other temp zones. And that way she will do the work. Good. She's done. Nice and efficient. Then security, incendiary trap. Plop it there. Earth will have the honors of pissing them off. Omni will stand by for repairs. Alright, Omni is opening the doors. Oh boy. He did not have the head start he wanted. That's alright. Earth, go home. Omni, man the doors. We need to add this to home zone so I can do some repairs. I'm not sure why you open that door. Alright, and proceed time slowly. Bit on the head. Alright, the fire is definitely spreading. And they're definitely not getting through the sandstone door anytime soon. Not with Omni, the awesome worker, standing there. It is now... Oh, animal starvation. That's not good. What else? Tattered apparel, but that's a shield belt. I guess we could ditch it. What else is colonist needs treatment? Let's micromanage everything all at once. Alright, heat stroke initial. I might need some additional constructors up here if they start bashing on the side walls. So Roman and Jenny, come join us. Alright, O'Connell. Let's move those meals in a little bit closer. Heat wave will work. That will get them nice and cooked. Now the ones that aren't on fire have initial heat stroke. They're still pretty far from being KO'd. Now this takes a while. This is a process. So much more peaceful in the base. You'd almost have no idea that there was this sort of fiery insect holocaust going on up top. Some are dying from the burns. Ooh, you know what? They might try to dig around. Who can deliver? Mela, you can deliver. He really likes to open that door. And now I'm facing the repercussions of opening the door. But I guess this is more fun in a way. We have a bunch of people coming in to beat the fire out, which I'll just script. Omni's having a lot of fun bashing these enemies down. I guess, Roman, you get a turn. Oh, never mind. You don't get a turn. That was really a short turn. Alright, Omni's being burned by superheated air. Let's get him out of there. I think they're all pretty much down now, so what I'm going to do is deconstruct this wall. And yeah, that is super, super heated. I'm trying to think of how to exhaust this quickly. Because now it averaged out. What I'm going to need to do is to maybe dig there. Now let's get you guys out of that. Now, compartmentalizing allowed me to... You know what? Actually, that's not going to matter. I'm not going to worry about the meat that I'm leaving behind. I'm just going to heal up. Go ahead and clear the home zone. Alright, let's tend to our wounded. And I guess I'll have to call this quits. So this episode, obviously, we dealt with a few infestations. We're doing a pretty good job about the inner kill box. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm really tired of them dropping on my head. We got some pretty awesome weapons, and we cooked a lot of bugs. So if you have any questions for me, drop me a line, and I dear hope that you tune in next time. If you have the inclinations of maybe liking and subscribing, or even just leaving me a comment, joining Discord, etc., all that is very useful and helpful, and I appreciate it, and I hope that I catch you all later. Thank you for watching, and adios.